Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to day 2. Today we're doing lesson 2 of our reading program. So go ahead and find it. It's on page 4 in your textbook. We're going to start with the vocabulary words. If you need some time, go ahead and press pause and press play when you're ready. Awesome. So we're going to start with the vocabulary words. Everybody, remember you're tracking, you're sitting tall, and you're answering on signal. Follow along. Word 1. What word? Yes, flocks. A flock of birds is a group of birds that flies together and lives together. Word 2. What word? Migration. Word 3. What word? Yes, answers. Word 4. What word? Yes, flapping. Word 5. What word? Yes, flyers. Word 6. What word? Yes, shorter. Now you're going to read them the fast way. Ready? Word 1, get ready. Word 2, get ready. Word 3, get ready. Word 4, get ready. Word 5, get ready. Word 6, get ready. Awesome, boys and girls. Now we're going to go ahead and start with column 2. Follow along. Word 1, what word? Yes, Florida. Word 2, what word? Yes, yearly. Word 3, what word? Yes, sunny. Word 4, what word? Yes, breeze. Word 5, what word? Yes, migrate. Word 6, what word? Yes, lonely. Awesome job. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to section B. And in this part, we're going to read the next story about Old Henry. But first, we're going to read the information passage. So I will read the information passage first and ask you some questions. And then you're going to press pause so you can read it on your own. So let's start. More facts about geese. I'm going to start reading. You're tracking. Most wild geese are born in Canada and spend every summer in Canada. Everybody, where are they born? Get ready. Yes, Canada. Geese live in flocks that may have more than 50 geese in them. In the fall, flocks fly south to their winter home. Then, in the spring, they return to their summer home in Canada. Everybody, in which direction do the flocks fly in the fall? Get ready. Yes, south. In which direction do the flocks fly in the spring? Get ready. Yes, north. This yearly flying to the south and to the north is called a migration. Everybody, what is the yearly trip north and south called? Get ready? Yes, migration. When geese migrate in the fall, they fly south. In which direction do they migrate in the spring? Everybody, what's the answer? Get ready? Yes, north. The geese that you're reading about migrate to a place in Florida. The map shows the path of the migration from Big Trout Lake in Canada to Crooked Lake in Florida. Listen, the flock we're reading about migrates from Big Trout Lake, right here you can see on the map, all the way to Crooked Lake in Florida. Everybody, which lake does the migration start? Get ready? Yes, Big Trout Lake. Everybody, which lake does the migration go to? Get ready? Yes, Cricket Lake. Awesome. So what country is Big Trout Lake in? Get ready? Yes, Canada. Now, if we follow the path to Crooked Lake, what state is Crooked Lake in? Get ready? Yes, Florida. Awesome job. So let's continue reading. We're going to go ahead and move to this page, and we're going to start up here. Geese migrate south in the fall because the lakes and rivers freeze in Canada. Farther south, lakes and rivers do not freeze. So why do geese migrate south? Get ready. Yes, because lakes freeze in Canada and farther south they do not freeze. Awesome. So let's continue reading. Not all flocks migrate to the same place in the south. Some flocks migrate over 3,000 miles to their winter home. Some migrate only 1,000 miles. So everybody, do all flocks migrate south to the same place? Get ready. No, right? They do not. So you can find geese spending the winter wherever the lakes don't freeze in the winter. So now we're done with that. Now you can go ahead and press pause and read the information passage on your own. Now we're going to move on to section C. We're going to read the story of Henry Meets Tim. So I'm going to read it. I'm going to ask you some questions just like with the information passage, and then you will read it on your own. Ready? I'm going to start reading. Let me get my book ready. And I'm going to ask you some questions as I go along. Make sure that you're still tracking and you're following along. Ready? Henry meets Tim. Henry stayed in Canada while the other geese in the flock went south for the winter. It was lonely being all alone on Big Trout Lake, but Henry had felt lonely for the last 5 years. That was when his wife had died. Henry still missed her. She had been his mate since they were both 3 years old. Everybody, what country was Henry in? Get ready. Yes, Canada. In which direction had the flock gone? Get ready. Yes, south. How long ago had Henry's wife died? Get ready. 5 years ago. This story said that she had been his mate since they were both how many years old? Get ready. Yes, 3 years old. That means that every year they had baby geese and took care of them from the time they were both 3 years old until they were both 30 years old. Amazing, right? Okay, let's continue reading. So Henry waited for winter. He spent time walking, swimming, and looking at the sky. Every now and then a flock of geese would fly by. Henry would listen to the leader as he honked directions to the other geese. The days were getting shorter and colder. Henry knew that very soon Big Trout Lake would freeze. 9 days after the others had left, old Henry saw another candidate goose walking along the shore. Old Henry could tell that it was a very young goose. It wasn't very big, and it didn't seem to know where it was going. Everybody, listen. The story told how the days were changing. How were they changing? Get ready. Very good. If you said anything of they were getting colder or they were getting shorter, you are right. What would happen soon? Get ready. Yes, right. The lake would start to freeze. And everybody, how long was Henry alone on the lake before he saw someone else? Get ready. Yes, right. He was alone for 9 days. Who did he see? Get ready. Yes, another goose. So how did Henry know that it was a young goose? Get ready. Yes, if you said anything because it wasn't very big or it didn't seem to know it was going, you are right. Let's continue reading. Hey there, Henry called. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on your way to Florida. Let me move it so y'all can see. The young goose said, Oh, I couldn't learn to fly because my leg was hurt. Old Henry knew about that problem. When young geese learn to fly, they start out by running faster and faster. They hold their wings out to the side as they run. Then they flap their wings and fly. But if they can't run fast, they can't fly. Later, geese learn to take off from the water, but that's not the first thing they learn about flying. So listen, tell what young geese do when they learn to fly. Get ready. Yes, very good. If you said anything of they run faster and faster with their wings out to the side and then flap their wings and fly, you're right. Listen, why would a goose that had a bat leg have trouble learning to fly? Get ready. You're correct, because it wouldn't be able to run, right? With a hurt leg, you can't run. Let's continue reading. Well, Henry said, if you don't have anything better to do, swim out here and join me. I would be glad to have your company. So, looks like Henry has some company at least, and he's not lonely, so we'll find out what happens next. Now, since I'm done reading to you, go ahead and press pause and go ahead and read the story on your own. Press play when you're ready. Awesome. If you're playing at this point, it's because you're done with reading the story. So now remember, today we have spiral work, and in your spiral, you still need to put your heading. Since you don't have spirals and you're at home, go ahead and get a lined piece of paper and go ahead and write your name, date, and goal, and the lesson number, which we always do, just like in class. Write lesson 2. You're going to answer the questions 1 through 11 from your textbook. And then also, we cannot forget to do our workbook. You're going to do your workbook, lesson 2 from your workbook. And again, write name, date, and goal. So go ahead and do your textbook, the questions, and your workbook, just like we do just in class. And then in the other video, I will give, when you're ready and you're done and you're ready to grade, in the other video, I will tell you the answers to see if you were right. Okay? Good luck.